lot of conflicting information online.
Stop spreading misinformation.
Stop and fact check something.
Stop spreading misinformation.
Misinformation is a significant issue when it comes to news and current events spreading around. Aiken Wang, an upcoming junior at Westview High School and president of the Awareness for Change Club, has seen this issue firsthand.
Instagram can be great at raising awareness. It's not really so great at actually educating people on policy issues. And if you're on Instagram, maybe you can see like a few dozen political posts a day. Maybe if you really are on Instagram, a few hundred. Most people simply don't have the time to like fact check everything, no matter how smart or how diligent you are. And so if you don't really have a good background on the topic, it's very easy to be misled.
Most people have great intentions when they post on social media about current events. Teenagers, however, may not always understand the harmful repercussions of the messages they are promoting.
I guess there are like quite a bit of posts that you might not necessarily agree with, but they'll kind of like imply that you're a bad person if you don't post them. At that point, you no longer post things because you believe in them, but because everyone else is doing that, and that can certainly be very damaging.
Recently, conflict in the Middle East has been an active topic of discussion amongst teenagers on social media, which allows space for fake news to go viral.
In the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, there's been a lot of misinformation from both sides, and so clearly there's special interests on both sides, and they're not really providing an accurate view of the scenario. They're just trying to gain support. From my point of view, everyone's an activist, right? An activist is simply someone who cares deeply about anything. Usually it tends to be a political, and something that they care deeply about, and probably where they're willing to do something to invoke change.
There are plenty of solutions anyone can implement in their day-to-day life. Things as simple as staying informed, being empathetic, and looking for initiatives to take in their own communities.
So simply make sure that the sources where you're getting your info are true. I also think protesting in person is very important too. And so by protesting, we can reach out to a variety of different age groups, different ethnicities. So it's a much broader reach, and it's a heightened sense of importance because they're seeing us on the streets with signs as opposed to, just like scrolling through your phone. It's a bolder method of making your opinions heard.
Joining clubs such as Awareness for Change and urging even the youngest of our generation to stay involved in the politics that surround us are crucial steps to keep moving forward.
Tolerance isn't being taught. Will you do anything to change that?
There's so many issues in the world, right? And you'd be overwhelmed if you try to like address all of them at once. But I think it's very important that we do what little we can to, make the world a better place. Otherwise, what's the point?
For PBS NewsHour Student Reporting Lab, I'm Thaïs Giraudet in San Diego, California.